It is the holiday of Shavuot, is Man Matan Toratenu, the time that tradition says we receive the Torah, that the Torah was given on Mount Sinai. What's the thing that we're missing out on? The Israelites were told, stood at the foot of Mount Sinai, and it was an event like no other. They felt the presence of God, they heard the voice of God, and they perceived with every aspect of their being the divine, and we just don't live in a world, generally speaking, where we feel that way. Many people feel a lack of God in our lives, and even if we study Torah, even if we feel God's presence, sometimes it's not that there's a distance. It's not like that first moment. I spent the last year studying Talmud Kiddushin. It's a great line in it. It says, "My Rabbi Shua ben Levi, kol melamed et ben beno Torah, if Rabbi Shua ben Levi says that anyone who teaches their grandchild Torah, the Torah is as if it was received. It's given to you as if it was received from Mount Sinai. It knows this because in Deuteronomy it says you should make these laws known to your children's children, and right next to it says, like the day that you stood at Mount Sinai. So there's this teaching that receiving teaching from the right teacher is like standing at Sinai, and it is like hearing it directly from God's mouth. Here, it's a grandparent that does it, which I think is a very meaningful moment, and I would say maybe to that grandparent, when you teach Torah to your children's children, you are then in that Mount Sinai spot and leaning into one's authority or leaning into one's position and sharing the wisdom of years in a very real way. Not just doing something fun, but teaching Torah creates that Sinai moment. So that's hard to achieve. But this Shavuot, maybe we can double down on finding ways to stand again at Sinai, and that is partly finding the right teacher and finding the right students. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach.